warm welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. Today we have the Johnnie Walker XR, 19 years of age, 40% ABV, at a price of 138 euros and 50 cents here in Central Europe, a few euros more probably in your country, depending on the alcohol taxes. The Johnnie Walker range is very, very big, very large. There are several different bottles and series, and this is one of the XR series, the 19-year-old, and they are selected from the best malts and grain whiskies. Yeah, who would thought that they would use mediocre casks? No, not at all. But they tell from which distilleries they are. They are from Strathmill, Glen Elgin, and the already closed Port Dundas Distillery, which had been a grain whiskey distillery. And they matured in American oak casks all the time, so that we do not have European oak cask with their special spiciness and bitterness in them. So this is a very typical Johnnie Walker, I would say. The XR19 has a special box with a magnetic closure and lock, and a beautiful, very beautiful decanter. So this is something to present in your bar. And here we go. And this reminds me a little bit to a cognac. And this XR, I think the cognac has an XO. I'm not that familiar with cognac. And this is a wonderful piece of work. So if you have special guests, this is really a bottle you're able to present. The stopper, I don't know. I think it's plastic, but it looks like a special wood. Very tight, very good. Whiskey smell on the cork. Yeah. So the first drop isn't that easy. And here we go, a little bit more. So here we go. I have to say I'm a fan of Johnnie Walker. Last time I had a special one, red something was named, no, black something, was also a limited release. And Johnnie Walker has an incredible amount of casks they're able to choose from. And Jimmy Beveridge, who is responsible for this bottling, he knows what he has in those casks and is able to mix them up very, very well. Toffee, brown sugar, and already upcoming oakiness. Yeah, very intense for a blended whiskey, not a blended malt, but a blended whiskey, so means malts and grain whiskies. Very intense, so I imagine that there are, well, a lot of malt whiskies in it. Little fragrant, a little, well, brown sugary note on top. Yeah. Cheers. Very well flowing over my tongue. Not too spicy, not too oily. There's a spiciness coming up slowly, but very intense. Now peaking, now slightly diminishing in the force on your tongue. Little salty aftertaste. Weird. Is there a smokiness in it? No, I don't think so. There's a light aromatic note in it. So there are spices in it, not too heavy, not too sharp, no, just spices, all spices. And then you have fruitiness from your garden, so apples, pears, peaches, whatever. So there's a lighter fruitiness on top, which I hadn't expected due to the 19 years of age. Yeah, I like it very much. Very good. Spicy on your tongue. Now slightly vanishing. Long aftertaste. Yeah, this is a masterpiece. Well, it's 138 euros and 50 cents, 19 years of age. So for a 19-year-old, it's a little bit pricier than others, but it has the depth, it has the character, and it has the name that you can, well, ask for that price. That's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Catch you next time.